Hello and welcome to another Bearded Geek toy review. In today's episode we're looking at the Marvel Legends The Amazing Spider-Man 2-pack with Spider-Man and Spinneret from Renew Your Vows. Stay tuned.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man.
Welcome back to the channel, and here we have a Marvel Legends 2 set. The Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, featuring Spider-Man and Marvel Spinneret, which is effectively Mary Jane in a bionic Spider-Man costume that gives her the same powers as Spider-Man, but leaves him weakened because she has to absorb the powers from that. Now, this is from the comic series Renew Your Vows, which is based on an alternate reality where obviously Mary Jane became a spider character, as well as their daughter Annie, who also became inherited the powers from her father Peter Parker. So so it's kind of like an alternate reality, but I picked up this set really purely because it was an absolute steal. So let me spin you a bit of a yarn. So last week I'm in a comics chat group, and my mate Chris tagged me and said, "Are you interested in any of these?" And Game were selling off quite a few Marvel Legends series, as well as some Star Wars Black series, and this retails for £62. That's the recommended retail price. Game had it listed at a ridiculous price of $14.99. Now, whether that was a sale price or whether it was a incorrect price, who knows? We also had another set that was listed for equally the same, and I'll review that at a later date and tell you all about that one. So we were talking amongst each other on this comic chat group, and effectively, well, what's the worst that could happen? If it's an incorrect priced item, then what a Game going to do? They're going to cancel it. If it's at a sale price, brilliant, absolutely fantastic, they'll fulfill the order. Within about half an hour of us placing our orders, they took it down off the website, and you could not order these, which led us to believe that they were aware that they'd made a price error and made a boo-boo, and we were all expecting our orders to be completely cancelled. And lo and behold, to our surprise, last Friday, when we started to get the items delivered to us and dispatch notices in our email. So yes, I got this for the ridiculous price of $14.99. Now, if you go back on the Game website, as of today, which is the 23rd of January 2023, they have now listed this at £31.99 at 50% half price. So, which does lead me to believe that they were aware that this should have been about 60 quid, and somebody has made an absolute boo-boo and incorrectly listed them at $14.99 originally. But I'm not complaining. An absolute steal. I would not have bought this at 62 quid for two figures. Again, it leads back to Hasbro prices and my rants about the increasing prices of Hasbro's products. Star Wars Black Series, but also Marvel Legends as well. So, but $14.99, I really couldn't pass this up at all. And you'll notice this is the first instance of plastic-free packaging that I've come across. So let's have a look at the packaging. So on there it has the Spider-Man 60 Amazing Years logo, because 2022 was Spider-Man's 60th anniversary from his debut, and you've got some artwork from the comic on the side there, and then some details of what comes in the pack. So you've got Spider-Man and obviously some alternate hands and an alternate head, and same with Spinneret, Mary Jane, who has an alternate head and some alternate hands as well. No web accessories by the looks of it. which is a bit of a shame. And obviously, if you were charging over 60 quid for this, you'd be expecting some web accessories as well. But there you go. Yes, so that's the plastic-free packaging. So just photographs of the actual figures. You can't actually see what they're like. So fingers crossed that these are actually decent paint jobs and there's no errors, and that they're actually the right figures in the box, because there have been some instances where people have bought the new cardboard packaging and then opened it up to discover it doesn't have the actual right figure in the box. So let's open it up without further ado. So we've opened up the packaging and it comes with a little safety information leaflet. And this is how you're going to get your figures. Bizarrely, just in more more cardboard and paper. So these, I presume, are the extra heads and the hands, which are in a kind of like a paper bag. So there you got those there, and then you've got the actual figures themselves. So let's just open that up. Again, all plastic free. So that's that figure. That looks like Spinneret there. And then we'll just do the same there with Spidey. Get him out. And then we can have a closer look at the actual figures. So what we'll probably do is probably look at Spinneret first. Okay, so here we go. And from what I can see, that's a very, very good paint job. There doesn't seem to be any incorrect paint splashes or blemishes on there. Not being too fay with this figure. I'm not sure why she's got these pegs in the back there. I wonder if that's because different kind of like web accessories or something can attach to that. That's interesting. But there's no paint splodges. The face looks particularly well done. No like lines done in the wrong way. So actually I'm quite pleased with that. But I'm not going to have this figure on display. I read the first volume of Renew Your Vows, which was linked into the Secret Wars storyline. Didn't bother with the second volume, which was made up of, which wasn't a limited series, and I think ran for about 20 odd issues. So I actually wasn't aware that in this reality, Mary Jane then became a superhero. But and this is probably my first instance of a figure having the pinless joints, which Hasbro have brought in, and they're very, very stiff. Very, very stiff, but I suppose that's what you really want when you're taking it out of the figure there. So this pinless tech that they've now got for the figures, obviously you don't then see those little pins there. I'm hoping McFarlane adopts some pinless tech at some point. I'm pretty sure Hasbro haven't copyrighted it or trademarked it or patent it, because sometimes on the McFarlane DC figures the pins are quite noticeable. So let's just have a look at the accessories that she comes with. Let's stand her up. Oh, there you go, and she stands up quite well. I must say they're wrapped up quite well. So there's no concern about that, and there you go, there you have it. That's a very good paint application. That's a great Mary Jane face. Just a bit of a shame that she doesn't come with a normal body, otherwise I'd have a Mary Jane figure on display. Well, that's very, very good. Well, we'll swap the heads and show you what that looks like. So you've got another fist. So you could have 2 fists. You've got another web slinging hand. But like I say, it doesn't look like any webs come with this set. And then you've got 2 kind of wall crawling hands there, which you can then put on. So let's just see how easy it is to swap the head. Oh, that comes out very, very easy on that ball joint. Oh, and that clicks on very much into place. She looks actually quite good. Yeah, she looks very, very nice there. Oh, I don't know. I'm in 2 minds whether or not to put her on display or not. But if I were, I think I'd probably have her without the mask. But there you go. There's Marvel Spinneret. But let's get to the one that we really want to look at. Let's have a look at Spider-Man. Okay, so here's the big enchilada, the man himself. Spider-Man, and look at that. That looks absolutely awesome. I've seen some other reviews of this figure, and I think most collectors are in agreement that this guy is probably the best Spider-Man figure that Hasbro have done yet, and I think I have to say I'm in agreement, even though I don't actually have any other Spider-Man figures. But yeah, just look at that there. He really does look amazing. Yes, pun intended. Good use of paint applications. Oh, so yeah, and you've got the waist there. Got lots of ball joints, well, ball joint or shoulder joints, pinless joints. Because one of the faults of the other Spider-Man figures is because they had pin kind of like joints, you would see like red pins there because they'd obviously be of a certain type of plastic. So you'd get kind of like little meshes of other bits of plastic that didn't quite gel with the rest of the legs or the arms. But yeah, this guy is absolutely amazing. And the articulation on it is going to be absolutely cool. There's going to be lots of ways that you're going to be able to obviously display this guy. Nice web shooting hand there. Nice fist. Let's have a quick look at what else he comes with. If we can stand him up. Does he stand up on his own? Please stand up. Not really. We'll lean him against there. There you go. Okay. Let's have a look. See what we've got here. Oh, again, same kind of choice. So we've got a Peter Parker head. Which in itself actually looks a little bit like Andrew Garfield. I don't think it's meant to, but it has got the look of him with a little bit of a smirk there to the side of his face. That's a nice little detail. So that's if you wanted to display him with that particular head. Obviously, you'd always have Spidey, like Spidey. There's his other web-slinging hand to have the webs there. You've got another fist. Yeah, so if you wanted him with both fists or his alternate hand with a fist because you wanted to swap out the other one, and then you've got the 2 wall crawling hands as well, which are great. Let's just do that there. I'm really pleased with this. Again, I think it's purely probably because of the price point. Like I said, I would not have paid 62 quid for this. Not purely when I just wanted a Spider-Man figure, But for $14.99, you've got the benefit of the Mary Jane Spinneret figure as well. But this is absolutely awesome. Let's just see again how easy it is to take Spidey's head off. Pops off quite well. And there you go. Clicks on easily. So if you wanted to display him as Peter Parker, Spider-Man without the mask, you have that option. But we're not going to do that. We're going to have him on display as Spider-Man. Let's just see, obviously. So there you go. And that was so easy. That was absolutely very, very easy to pop that in. Let's just make sure we get the right hand in there. Okay. So again, there you go. You've got the option. That's as he kind of like looks on the packaging there. So I absolutely love this figure. This is really, really good. I know Hasbro have got some Marvel Legends Spider-Man figures listed for release later on this year. I think they're due around about June, and they're from the Spider-Man No Way Home. So you're going to have another Tom Holland style Spider-Man, and you're going to have a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and also an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. So Andrew Garfield is my favourite movie Spider-Man, and I love his costume that he had in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. One of the actual good things about that movie was his costume, and Andrew and Garfield and Emma Stone. Rest of the film wasn't that good, but you know, there you go. So depending on what the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man figure looks like, I might pick that up as well at some point. But this is going to go pride of my Marvel Legends display. We're going to have Spider-Man there, probably next to Thor and Doctor Strange, who are currently my two favourite of the Marvel Legends figures that I've got. There you have it, the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows set, which comes with some brilliant two figures. I suppose if you wanted to pick it up, it does obviously retail now at Game for half price, so 30 quid for two figures if you're that way inclined. Definitely won't pay over 60, which is what its recommended retail price is. But yeah, it's up to you, but I'm just pleased I took the plunge and took the chance when it was $14.99, because this is an absolute steal. Thank you very much to Chris and all my other guys in the comic book chat room that we're in on Instagram, and they've got their figures as well. Absolutely amazing. I think we're all pleased with what we've got. We've got some absolute bargains here. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, then please leave us a like. It really does help out the channel. And also hit that subscribe button if you've not already subscribed to the channel, and also that notification bell to be notified whenever we upload any new videos. Plenty of videos to come, so stay tuned to Bearded Geek Toy Reviews. We'll see you soon. Take care.
Listen, bud, it's that radioactive blood. Can you swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man. Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Welcome fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big bang up. Wherever there's a hang up, you'll find the Spider-Man.
Some light coming through the window there. Oh dear, and there goes my background.